Guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is February 12th, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up, and once again, thank you so much for your support. It says here, migrants have declared a Latino freeze, boycotting Walmart, Target, and McDonald's after the company scrapped the DEI practices. All right, we're going to see what's going on here. We have more breaking news. Eggs soar 15% in 1 month with empty shelves in grocery stores and no end in sight. We went to Walmart a couple of days ago, and boy, oh boy, there were no eggs. Absolutely no eggs. And I told you guys that this one person I know that has his breakfast diner, and he was out there late at night. It was like closing time for Walmart, and he had his shopping cart, and boy, oh boy, it was stacked with eggs. So the people that's buying all these eggs are those who own business, all right, small little restaurants, breakfast places, and stuff like that. All right, so we're gonna get to this one here. We have more breaking news. Donald says he won't block immigration arrest in houses of worship. 3 breaking news in 1 video. We're going to see what's going on here, guys. And once again, for those of you that want to help support the channel, again, if you ever want to buy me a cup of coffee to keep me awake, feel free to donate through Cash App. The link will be in the description box. And we do have the PayPal link if you guys also want to support us through there. And also the Patreon link is $1 a month. It will get you access to our live stream every Monday, once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on YouTube. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, so a growing backlash against national retailers that have started eliminating or rolling back the DEI programs now includes Latino leaders calling for a boycott of those big stores. The movement, known as the Latino Freeze, include activists like civil rights leader Dolores Huerta heading the charge. Now, if you don't respect our community, then you shouldn't have our dollars, this person said. Wow. The idea of the Latino Freeze movement is growing and calls for Latino to stop shopping at big stores and restaurants like Target, Walmart, McDonald's, and other places that recently rolled back their DEI program. The move follows similar action by the White House and federal gov. Here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. Some people really don't care. They're still gonna shop. They're still gonna shop. A lot of people shop at Walmart. I mean, again, I was in Walmart a couple of days ago, and I heard a lot of Spanish people. Actually, so many Spanish people work at Walmart. So I was in the deli department, and all I hear is like Spanish music, and I'm like, man, it's just. But again, this movement here is not gonna last long. All right, because again, this country is way too big. There's so many nationality. It's Latino freeze, but it ain't no black freeze or Japanese freeze or Chinese freeze. So again, like I said, I don't think it's gonna last long. So comedian John is also on board and is pushing for a national freeze on all shopping with an economic blackout on February 28th. Now, do you think there's going to be big trouble for Walmart, Target? Leave comments down below. Do you think there's going to be a big problem? Is it going to be a big hit for these big stores? So once again, the call to action for Latino Freeze is targeting specific brands, said Dr. Caroline, a business professor at San Jose State University. It says here, Chen said that Latinos make up $3.5 trillion in buying power, meaning the Latino Freeze movement is not an idle threat. But she also notes a successful boycott would need a prolonged one lasting longer than a month. If it was 2 months, 3 months, then you make significant inroads to hurting those particular companies economically, Chen said. It says here, NBC Bay Area reached out to Target for comments on the boycott, but did not hear back Tuesday. Now, I did see a video. Sun is hitting right in my face. I got a little tiny opening right there. So I did see. I watched the video. There was it Al Sharpton? Was it Al Sharpton? And there was a whole bunch of people. They just walked in. I mean, they just walked into Target. I mean, not Target. I think it was Costco. It was a whole bunch of people. They just walked in. And Al Sharpton was like the leader. He was just walking, and people were just in shock. They was like, what's going on here? So again, we are seeing some kind of movement. The least we can do is send a message to Donald backers. You don't want to support our community, then our community is not going to support you. And here's the thing, a lot of these people, they went for Donald. Again, many Hispanic, they went for Donald. I'm sorry, guys. I got that bright light just shining right in my face. It's like, you know, when you have a mirror and you're trying to annoy your sister and you got the light flashing. Just like that. All right, so that's all the news for this one here. We're going to jump to the next one. You know what? Give me a second. I think I might play this video here. But I will use this here. I have to, guys. I'm getting hit with copyright.
The idea of a Latino Freeze is growing. The idea is for Latinos to stop shopping at big stores and restaurants like Target, Walmart, and McDonald's, places that recently rolled back their DEI programs. The move followed similar action by the White House and federal government.
If you don't respect our community, then, you know, you shouldn't have our dollars.
Civil rights leader Dolores Huerta is helping lead the charge for a national boycott. Comedian John Leguizamo is also on board and is pushing for a national freeze on all shopping February 28th, calling it an economic blackout.
The call to action for the Latino Freeze is targeting specific brands.
Dr. Caroline Chen is professor at San Jose State School of Business. Dr. Chen says that Latinos make up $3.5 trillion in buying power. The idea...
You know, I never knew that was that actor. He's one of my favorite actors. I haven't seen, again, I haven't seen one. I mean, last time I seen his movie was, oh man, he played in many good movies. One of them, he plays Super Mario in the early 90s. But I never knew it was him that joined the movement. All right, so that's what's going on there. The audio is not that great, but I did share that link on my Twitter page. If you guys want to check it out, the link will be in the description box. So again, do you think it's going to be a big hit for Walmart and Target? One thing I tell you, like I said, I don't think it's going to last long, to be honest. But yeah, I don't think it's going to last that long. So in January 2025, US egg prices experienced a significant surge, increasing by more than 15% from the previous month, the most essential monthly rise since 2015. And marking a 55% increase compared to last year. According to Bloomberg, this sharp escalation has been primarily attributed to a severe outbreak of pestilence, commonly known as the bird flu. All right, so to contain the pestilence spread, millions of eggs-laying hens have been out. The reduction in the egg-laying hen population has resulted in noticeable shortages across the country. Grocery stores in major cities, including New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles, have reported empty shelves in their egg sections. I might do a live stream. I don't know. I might do a live stream one day and go to Walmart. I used to do that a lot. Just take you guys shopping. The problem is just, you know, when I go live, the service is terrible. I don't know what's going on. Elon with satellite stuff. I mean, it's just internet nowadays is terrible. In response, retailers such as Trader Joe's and Costco have implemented purchase limits, restricting customers to 1, 2, or 3 cartons per visit to manage the limited supply. Now, the impact of these shortages extends beyond individual consumers. Restaurants that rely heavily on eggs are also feeling the strain. For instance, Waffle House has introduced a temporary surcharge of 50 cents per egg. Wow. To cope with the increased cost. It's happening. Now the restaurants are charging extra. As of February 7, 2025, the average cost of a dozen egg nationwide reached $7.34, representing a 10% increase. Wow. From the previous week and settling a new record high. Overall, inflation rose by 0.5% in January, with a spike in egg prices being a significant contributing factor. The ongoing pestilence, which began in 2022, has led the loss of over 100 million egg-laying hens, according to the United Egg Producers. Now, this substantial decrease in the hen population continues to disrupt the egg supply chain, leading to higher prices and scarcity in stores nationwide. Now, consumers are advised to remain patient as the industry works to replenish flocks and stabilize the supply chain. In the meantime, exploring alternative protein sources and being flexible with meal planning may mitigate the impact of the current egg shortage. That's what's going on right now, guys. Every single day, all these new updates, all these egg shortage. The sun is gone. It's going down really quick. Wow. I gotta put my chicken back in the chicken coop. But again, we are seeing something here. The restaurants, Waffle House, are charging 50 cents per extra egg. And people are buying chickens. A lot of people are buying chickens. Where I live at, everybody's buying chicken. I go to, what's the name of the store? Rural King. They sell like, farm supplies and tractors and, all these bird seeds and, baby chicks and stuff like that. They even have like baby ducks and rabbits and bunnies and all that. So I went there, completely ran out of baby chicks. Baby chicks are completely gone. Gone! No more. Baby chicks are gone. It's hard to get them. Let's go with the next news here. This is going to be the final one. Donald says he won't block immigrants cuff in the houses of worship. Now, here's the thing. Should this be abolished? Well, here's the thing, guys. I believe that they should not be arrested when inside the church. People's gonna be like, Lewis, but a lot of them could be fake. Here's the thing, guys. Because I started thinking about when you had the disciple, Jesus sat down and all these kids went and wanted to see Jesus and stuff, and all the disciples like, no, go. Jesus need to rest, and Jesus like, no, let the young ones come to me. Don't push them away. Don't scare them away. So I believe that a lot of these people are children of God. They go to church to worship God. We should not scare them away. Again, like I said, I believe that they should not be cuffed. Because a lot of them are our brothers and sisters in Christ. And yes, many of them has came into this sleeping giant illegally. There has to be some kind of a way to fix all this. There has to be a way. And but when it comes to the church, wow, the sun is back. When it comes to the church, I believe that it's very important not to cuff them during worship. In a significant legal challenge, over 27 Christians and JEWS organization have filed a lawsuit against the Donald. See, this here is going to hurt. Well, again, it's his last term, but if this was his first term, that would have hurt him for a second term. Against the Donald administration, recent policy change that permits that these individuals be cuffed within places of worship. Now, I must remind you something. Donald did not mention none of this while he was running for president about cuffing those in church. He didn't say that. He said it right after he got inaugurated. Now, if he would have said this before November, many Christians will not vote for him. They wouldn't vote for him. They wouldn't. They wouldn't vote for him. Now, many Christians feels like, man, dude, I went for you, and you sending my brothers and sisters, you casting them out of church. Again, this is gonna hurt Donald. It's gonna hurt the right, because many Christians are just seeing this and they're not tolerating it. The coalition, which includes prominent groups such as the Episcopal Church and the Union for Reform Judaism, argues that this policy infringes upon religious freedoms and instills fear among congregants, deterring them from participating in religious services and programs. Now, the lawsuit submitted to the U.S. District Court in Washington contends that the new policy violates the First Amendment and that the religious freedom restoration. Here's the thing. The problem is that is meant for U.S. citizens, not for those that came to the Sleeping Giant illegally. The Sleeping Giant Constitution is for the Sleeping Giant citizens. The plaintiffs assert that the warning of immigration enforcement in sacred spaces disrupt their religious practices and hampers their mission to support many regardless of their legal status. Historically, places of worship, along with other facilities, were designed as sensitive locations where many enforcement actions were generally avoided. However, the Donald administration has rescinded these protections, granting the ICE agents greater latitude to conduct operation in these areas without prior approval. In other words, they have the right to go into places of worship and cuff them. The administration defends this move by stating that it prevents lawlessness from exploiting these sanctuaries. Now, faith leaders have expressed deep concern over the policy implications. Bishop, I'm going to skip the name, overseeing multiple Latino evangelical congregation, has advised his pastor to prepare for potential enforcement action by designating lay people as service leaders and maintaining continuous live streams of services. He emphasized the importance of churches remaining sanctuaries and highlighted that the fear spreading among congregants who are now hesitant to attend services or seek essential assistance. The plaintiffs are seeking a permanent injunction to prohibit the ICE activity at houses of worship or during religious ceremonies. They argue that the policy not only disrupts their religious obligation, but also undermines the trust and safety that places of worship have historically provided to vulnerable communities. Now, this lawsuit follows a similar legal action by creator groups who previously challenged the administration rollback of protections for sensitive locations. As the legal battle unfolded, religious organizations continued to advocate for the sanctity of their spaces and the right of all individuals to worship without fear of arrest. All right, so once again, that's where we are right now. So Donald believed that a lot of these lawlessness people are in churches too. Wolves disguised in clothing of lambs. What do you guys think? Leave comments down below. Now give me a second here, guys. I want to bring something up really quick here. See if there's any more updates. Now I got some more videos coming up. It's going to be later tonight. And follow me over in my third channel. I will post videos on my third channel. Alright, so again, many of you are not aware that I have a third channel. So make sure you check out my third channel, alright? Okay, so far this is all the information here. Also, check out the video I posted. Something happened in San Diego. There was a bird. When I say a bird, I'm using metaphor. Aircraft, military aircraft. A bird down in San Diego. And this bird is worth $67 million. And something like that happened last week, I think, in Alaska. So there's a lot of birds just falling. And by the way, today's bird that fell in San Diego, it was so foggy out there. It was, I mean, you couldn't see nothing. So I don't know why they were flying that bird in really bad foggy days. So all the links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for your support. Leave comments down below. Target, Walmart, Costco. Again, there's some Latino Freeze boycott is going on. Will this impact their stores? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to give a life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.